Hello friends, welcome back to Big Dub's Big Collection. This is part 12, the final part, where we are going to look at my 6-scale figures and some few other things that you haven't had an opportunity to already look at. I've kind of shown you this foyer entranceway. There you see the Iron Man cabinet, some of the other items you've seen. We won't be looking at the Iron Man figures again or the Thor, Flash figures. We'll be looking at all the 6-scale stuff that you haven't seen yet. Hot Toys, ThreeZero, ThreeA, Sideshow, whatever else I may have. So let's get started and check it out. Alright, so we're going to start with the Star Wars detolf. You see a number of stormtroopers there. They're all first order stormtroopers. A couple exclusives. The Riot Control, the Heavy Gunner. I think that's the Jakku stormtrooper, and then the regular first order. Most of these you can pick up very cheap for Hot Toys if you want to have a kind of a stormtrooper army. Go up to the next shelf. Got the New Hope Vader with his droid. You've got a TIE, a first order TIE pilot back there, and then that is a Sideshow Boba Fett. I don't have enough room for all my Star Wars figures, so they're kind of congested. Go up here, you've got the second Sideshow Darth Maul with his accompanying droids there. You've got the Executioner Trooper from Last Jedi, Captain Phasma, and Kylo Ren from Force Awakens. I do have the arm on Kylo with the saber that lights up. And then on the top shelf, you've got Force Awakens Rey with BB-8. You got Finn. And then you've got this deluxe R2 from Sideshow. I have his drink tap on top of him, even though I don't have the trays on him, and then have all the various things. Just thought that was an interesting look. So I'll pan down again. This is the Star Wars detolf. These are all either Hot Toys or Sideshow Collectibles. I really need to move this into 2 detolfs. But I don't know how many more Star Wars 6-scale I'll get. I just wanted to have them represented. I would like to have all of these troopers kind of with Vader or somebody leading them, or Phasma. I think that would be cool. But I'll need more space for that. So that's the Star Wars cabinet. Alright, so next we're going to look at some DC figures. You'll see that my cabinets aren't greatly arranged, just because, not unintentionally, but space of the stands, and I like to display them with the bases. Kind of makes it hard. So you've got the Jor-El from Man of Steel, as well as the Arkham Asylum Joker. Those are both very good. That Jor-El is a figure a lot of people sleep on. Joker's great. As you go up, you've got Superman from Man of Steel. You see how big their bases are. It makes it really challenging to put anything else with them. You go up one more, you're starting to get into more of the Arkham game stuff. You got the Arkham Knight there in the front. Really cool. I shot some pictures of him on Instagram a couple weeks ago. Changed him into Red Hood as well. You got Batman from Arkham Knight back there. Regular Batman. Really cool figure. And then I think that was a Sideshow exclusive, the Futura Knight skin. Kind of looks like Batman Beyond. I really love the way that red and black kind of chrome and matte look pops. In the top shelf here, you've got General Zod. I think that face sculpt is incredible from Man of Steel. I like the Man of Steel figures. I like that movie, so I picked those up rather than getting the BVS stuff. You got Deadshot from Suicide Squad back there. I'd like to get the purple coat Joker from Suicide Squad. I don't know that I'm going to get any others. Then, of course, Harley from Suicide Squad, who is an excellent figure. See if we can get in there a little better. See your face sculpt. Sorry for the noise. Really good figure. So this is kind of a DC focused cabinet with the Arkham games, Man of Steel, and Suicide Squad. Alright, so some more DC. These three are all Sideshow figures. You've got the Sideshow Lobo, who is an excellent, excellent figure. I highly recommend that. Looks great with the chain. Got the Sideshow Green Lantern. It lights up. That's a really cool figure. And a Dark Knight Sideshow figure. Those are all three Sideshow Collectibles, comics based. These are also Sideshow. They're the Muddy Knights from Monty Python. You've heard me say it time and again if you watch a lot of my videos. I like variety. I had a buddy give me these. I love having them on the shelf. Not a lot of people rocking Monty Python 6 scale stuff. So I'm happy to do that. We start to get into some TV stuff. All of this you're about to see is ThreeZero. Get the Hound from Game of Thrones. Jon Snow from Game of Thrones, and Daenerys with Drogon. I need to get Ned Stark, Tyrion, and Jaime. I do have Arya and Cersei pre-ordered. Then that's Heisenberg from Breaking Bad, rather. It's got those monies. Those are individual dollar, $100 bills. They're really cool. I'd like to get the Jesse Pinkman and both of them in the meth suits. We go up, get into some Walking Dead ThreeZero. Got Negan back there with Lucille, Daryl Dixon, Rick Grimes, and my most recent pickup is Merle. When we go to the next cabinet, I will show you the rest of my Walking Dead. Give you one more pan down this cabinet here. You can see beside it is where my amazing Yamaguchi and big robots are. Alright, next, this is going to be some more miscellaneous, and then we'll get into the Marvel Hot Toys. So you see the two Chitauri, like the General and the Foot Soldier back there, those are Hot Toys. That is a 3A Dr. Doom, which is an excellent figure. The only 3A I have is an Iron Man that I've shown you before and a Dr. Doom. I really like the style of those. As you go up, that is actually a Star Ace, Leonidas. It's a really, really, really good figure. You need to get the rest of the 300 stuff. Then behind that, you've got Avengers, Captain America Hot Toy, and Civil War Bucky. Go up one more. That is a Sideshow Ghost Rider. Comics based again with the cool chain I like. I would like to get the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Ghost Rider, but that's gone really crazy in the aftermarket. Got the Dark World Loki. I really would like to get the Avengers Loki. The only Avengers Hot Toys they released I don't have are Loki, Nick Fury, and Maria Hill, I believe. I think I have all of the rest. I'd like to get those three. That's an Odin from the first Thor movie. It's really good. Thor's my favorite, so I had to pick that up. And then, as promised, the other Walking Dead ThreeZero figures I have Michonne and her pets. The zombies are very intricate, and the Michonne is great. Michonne may be the most iconic figure from The Walking Dead. Give you one more look down this shelf. And the rest of what we will look at will all be Marvel Hot Toys. Alright, so moving to the next shelf, you've got the Mandarin from Iron Man 3. You've got Nick Fury. I think that's from Winter Soldier, actually. And then Avengers, Phil Coulson. That's a very hard one to find with his big gun. Glad to have that. Then I've got my Guardians shelf. Other than Groot, Groot's up top. There are some baby Groots there. These are all from the first Guardians movie. I really just want one of each Guardian, so I'm probably not going to get any more. Well, I might get the full Infinity War set of stuff, but Star-Lord, Drax, Rocket, those potted Groots, Gamora. As you go up, you've got Avengers Hawkeye and Avengers Black Widow. I like both of those quite a bit. And then here you can see the space issue, another Guardian, but Guardians 2 Yondu, which, look at that face sculpt, how incredible is that? Then you got Civil War, Ant-Man, and Age of Ultron, Vision. I really love that Vision character. Or that Vision, Hot Toy Vision is one of my favorite characters in all of Marvel comics. So I'll scroll down one more time, let you see each of these shelves. Alright, so for the last detolf we're going to look inside of, we start with Doctor Strange from the movie. That figure is incredibly sought after and skyrocketed for a while during Infinity War. I'm not sure where it is now. There's a new one coming as well. Great figure, highly recommend it. And you get Scarlet Witch from Civil War and her brother Quicksilver from Age of Ultron. That's my favorite of the two Scarlet Witches, is the Civil War one. Then you've got the Netflix verse. Punisher, John Bernthal sculpt, looks really good. And Daredevil. I hope they release some more out of that line. Then you've got the Spider-Man. In the back there, homemade suit, hanging upside down. And that's Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think that was a Sideshow exclusive where you got the hoodie and the scarf. It seems no matter what I do with my Spider-Man figures, I pose them like with regular clothes if they come with them. So that's the Homecoming Deluxe, book bag, coat. The Tom Holland hood sculpt is great. So I'll go one more time down this shelf before we move to the top and wrap up the video. Alright, so before we finish with the Hot Toys 6 scale stuff, I do want to see you. I have these new Iron Studios Battle Diorama Series statues. I've got a bunch of these coming in. I've just got the first couple. That's a Valkyrie from Thor Ragnarok and Loki. They have soft goods on the cape. The bases will interlock once I have the Hela and Thor and Hulk and create a diorama, which would be very cool. Very similar to this from Iron Studios, which these are all individual components, but when you put them together, they make this very, very cool diorama that I am super happy with. So I have the Thor Ragnarok coming, I have the Black Panther set coming, and I have all the Infinity War ones coming. These will probably move somewhere else and kind of be a unique display around the house, but for now they're on top of these detolfs here. So to finish up our look at my 6 scale stuff, we've got the Hot Toys that don't quite fit in the detolf, where I've decided to leave them here. So everybody's favorite, the Baby Groot from Guardians 2. I could get him in a detolf, but I leave him up here by Big Groot from Guardians 1. You can see those details are incredible. That Baby Groot is probably one of the best things they've ever released. Back there, the Civil War Falcon, which is a great figure, big, takes up a lot of room. If they actually release that Homecoming Vulture, I think its wings are like double this wingspan, which would be crazy. As you see, that's spreading across about a detolf and a half. And this is the die-cast Whiplash from Iron Man 2. It's got the good face sculpt. The light up feature makes the whips all light up, which is very cool. Then you've got some more villains over here. You got the Ultron Mark 1 from Age of Ultron, where he has the line about a puppet being on strings. Really, really cool details there. Then you've got Ultron Prime from Age of Ultron, who's a very big figure, about the size of Groot. A little bit smaller than the Hulk. I do have the Hulk hot toy upstairs you've seen in my Hulk video. I have all the Thor hot toys, a bunch of Iron Man. You've seen those already. Then you've got this Guardians, Thanos on his throne, the armored Thanos, which will be nice to have, as the Infinity War one will be the unarmored Thanos. That throne is very cool. I wish it lit up. Unfortunately, it does not. So some villains on the top here. So I'm going to pan around the top, show you these statues once again. I really hope that you've enjoyed this summer 2018 look at my collection. I've enjoyed making it for you. Rearranged a lot of stuff to make it display properly. My collection's ever growing. Follow me on Instagram at BigDub60. You'll see as I pick things up. Follow me in the Syndicate group on Facebook. You can see what I'm picking up. So far, I don't really cycle. I have everything that I own displayed, which I'm very proud of. I don't have things in tubs. But that could change as I get more hot toys and I want to display them better. I get more statues. I appreciate your support of the channel. Please leave a like, leave a comment. What would you like to see me collect? What things would you like to see an in-depth review on? If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Share it with your friends. You never know where Big Dub's going to pop up. I'm in a lot of cities across the country, so you've seen me at some of your favorite stores. If you see me in your area, let me know a store I should go shop at, see if I can get a big haul. Thanks for all the support of the channel. I will see you in the next video.